What's up, guys? How you doing? I know it's been a while since I posted on the YouTube channel, but a little life update. I got rid of both of my Subarus. No more BRZ, no more WRX. This is the new ride here. It's an MK8.5 Golf GTI. The reason I got rid of both of my other cars, the WRX got rear-ended, and the BRZ isn't really a usable daily driver when you have a toddler. So I have a 1-year-old daughter, and life changes. I had to get this sweet little Golf there. So let's check it out. This is the 8.5 Golf GTI. I got the SE trim, so it's a little fancier than the regular S trim, the base model. It was a little more expensive too, but I think for the upgrades that you get, it's worth it. So from far away, you can already tell two main things. The main difference from this Golf, the SE, and the regular base model S is that this has upgraded wheels and it has the red calipers there, front and back. I think they all have big brakes in the front, but this one just has the red calipers, and then it also has the moonroof there. So it's a panoramic moonroof. Once we go inside, you'll check it out. I just have it tilted. This is how I usually drive around, but when you open it all the way, it kind of slides back there. So pretty cool to see. From the back, you can see pretty standard. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do to this Golf, but I'm not sure if I want to mod this one. So tuning is kind of off of the table right now. I know there's like some piggyback ECUs you can get, and as opposed to the Subarus that I used to have, you can add like an intake to this car, you can add a downpipe, you can add an exhaust, and you don't really have to tune it. There's ways to get around that. So I'm thinking about getting maybe like an exhaust for this car and an intake. So let's go ahead and check out the inside here. Like I said, this is the upgraded model, so it's got like leather seats, these sport bucket seats in the front. You can kind of see there has a GTI logo. I opted for the upgraded seats, even though I really like the Alcantara or cloth ones, just because these ones have like ventilation throughout, and they have heated seats, so it's pretty cool. There's like some electronic adjustment down here, and memory settings. So if you have like multiple people driving the car, like you and your wife or you and your partner, you can each set your own comfort setting there on the seats, and all you have to do is tap it and press set, and it'll go to how you like it. You can see here the 8.5 GTI gets the physical buttons back. That was a big gripe of mine. When I got the WRX, I did look at Golf GTIs and Golf Rs, but I didn't like the capacitive touch buttons that they had. So it was a nice surprise when I got this one to see that they fixed like the infotainment. So like this little bar here, the climate control and the volume lights up, and you actually have physical buttons in this one, which is pretty cool. Gauge cluster is pretty standard, so just like tells you your RPMs and stuff, and of course you can like customize the menu here, so there's a lot of stuff to choose from. There's a little rev there. This little shift knob's kind of unique. This is kind of like my first automatic car in a long time, and I specifically chose the GTI because it has like a great automatic transmission. So, you know, it kind of sucks going from a manual car to an automatic car, but when you have something like this with just like one of the best automatic transmissions around, it's pretty cool to see, and it's pretty fast too. Okay, so we're gonna open the hood here. They have a prop rod. I like to get a hood strut for it, and I've already looked into this car. There's a hood strut that I think it has the same placement as this. You remove this one, or there's like a ball around here somewhere where you could just connect it, and then it goes in here somewhere too. I forgot exactly how it works, but I know there's prop rods available for this car. I'm probably gonna get that pretty soon. I'm also gonna get an intake. I've been looking at the APR intake just because it's pretty close looking to stock. And the good thing about these cars is that everything is on top, so it's like easily accessible to mod the car, especially the intake. You know, it's got this valve cover here, but you know, it's just a piece of plastic that comes off, and there's like a spider web of wires under there. But if you don't really want to mod the car and you just want to drive it around as is, it's pretty quick, and it's actually pretty fun to drive stock. So we already saw the driver's side and the hood, so maybe it's worth checking out the passenger side here to see how your passenger princess is gonna feel. Again, I'm coming from VBWRX. That's the latest model, and the GTI feels a little smaller, but not exactly in a bad way. It's still pretty comfortable. Like, I think I don't have the seat all the way forward. So this is me comfortably, I guess, sitting forward. My knees are kind of close to the front, and if I were to put it all the way back, there's like more than enough space here to fit anybody. I've given multiple people rides in this car and they've never complained about the space. Now for the back seat, my wife usually rides back here. You know, since we have a daughter, even though she's a year old, we just like to ride in the back with her. This is around where she has the seat, and kind of like midway forward, midway back. It's not really pushed all the way, it's not pushed all the way back. So you can see it's plenty of space. We're both around like 5'7", 5'8", and I mean, there's just like a ton of space back here. There's a sunroof, and you've got like climate controls back here. I think the only option that this car doesn't have is like the heated rear seats, but you can get like heated seats in the back over here too. That's like what this dead panel is for. You can see I use the pockets for my work stuff, and got my jacket there, and baby's car seat. You can fold the middle down, which is how we always have it. You can put like your cups here, just rest your arm. There's a pass-through also for the back, which I haven't used, but of course it's there. Kind of convenient if you have like a cooler in the back or something and you just want to grab stuff. The doors open pretty wide also, not completely like 90 degrees, but I mean wide enough to where it's not a struggle to get the kid in every time. I don't know if you guys want to see this, but gas cap is just single touch, and you know, open this up and you stick it right there. It's nice, I guess. Nothing's really gonna be like as nice as the Ford Focus I used to have, where it was like one touch and there was no cap here. That was pretty cool. So here is the rear of the vehicle. I think it's my favorite part of the car. Like, I actually love the front. I didn't like the MK8 front, but I like totally love the MK8.5 front. And the rear is actually where I think this car looks the best. It's just so aggressive, and like, it's boxy, but it looks good. It looks like sporty. It's daytime, so you can't really see like the running lights, but when the taillights are on, they look super sleek. Even though these are like the cheap USDM versions, the Euro lights are even cooler, but these are still pretty cool. And I just think it looks really nice in the back overall. In order to open the trunk, you just push the Volkswagen logo in and you pull up. And there's the trunk. Not really much going on back here, but there's like a ton of space. Sometimes we put my baby stroller in there, and you know, a couple of other things, her diaper bag and all that. I've gone to Costco once. We had plenty of space to put stuff in here. I think it comes with a spare tire actually, which is like weird. Nowadays usually just get like an inflation kit, but that's pretty cool. There's a spare tire. The sub is here too. You can't really see it, but this is the sub for the upgraded speaker system in the car. And roadside kit came with the car, and a vest, I guess. Pretty cool to see that. Cargo net also came with the car. Don't really use it, but it's cool to have. And to close it, you kind of just gotta get your fingers dirty there and, you know, slam the trunk. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. So here's a little last walk around of the car. Let me know what you think. Would you consider this an upgrade from the WRX or kind of like a compromise car? That's what I was telling my wife it was, you know, just because it's not stick shift, but I'm really growing to like it. And to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna keep it and mod it. I was thinking about getting rid of it after a few years, you know, when something cooler comes out, but it did turn out to be a pretty nice car. Well, there we are, guys. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of the new ride. Sorry about the Subarus. I'm sad they're gone and I really miss them.